So I'll create one vector in MATLAB, which starts at 0, with a step size of 0.05. That's a step size, and the maximum limit is 5. So this x variable is going to have minimum value 0 and maximum value 5, with a step size of 5, with a step size of 0.05. So I'll execute this. So when I execute this, I'm going to get the variable that name is x, having total 101 samples. So when you double click on this, you are able to see the insights of this variable, which is x, which is having total 101 samples. And a type of this variable is double because it consists of a numeric data points. Yeah. Then we will create. So we are gonna create one equation, that is a sine equation. So I'll call a sine function. Sine function is inbuilt function in MATLAB. So that's why I can simply type sine, sin, to call that sine function in MATLAB. So a sine in bracket x dot power 2. So so input will be x raised to power 2, the square of variable x. So if you want to take the power, if you want to consider the power of any vector data, you have to always put this dot before the power operation. This is the power sign. So this is how you can take the power in MATLAB, and before that you have to prefix a dot. So this complete notation is called as a dot power. So x dot power 2, which means x raised to power 2, and semicolon and enter. So now we have got two variables x and y, as you can see. And one more thing, to perform any operations on matrix, be it arithmetic operation, be it data visualizations, data plotting, the matrix size, the vector length should be the same. The length should be matching with each other when you are dealing with dealing with vector in MATLAB for arithmetic operations and for data plotting and so on. So here, as you can see, what is the size of x? 1 by 101. And what is the size of y? 1 by 101, which means this dimension is similar. So what I can do is, to get started with data plotting method, first of all I'll have to open one blank figure window. With that, so to open one blank figure window in MATLAB, I can simply type figure and I can press the key enter button. So once I execute this figure statement, MATLAB will pop up a blank figure window. The name is figure 1. You can see that on my screen. Now what is next? I'll have to run a command for data plotting. So I want a continuous waveform. I want a proper sine wave in a time domain. Let's say I don't want in a sample format. So to plot a data in a continuous manner, I'll have to use a plot command. I'll have to use a plot command. So how I'll do that? For that, I'll have to write plot. So right now we are completely going ahead with a code-based approach. I'm using multiple commands in MATLAB to create my code, to perform data visualization. So this is a completely a code-based approach. We are also going to see how we can access various plot method, by using some shortcut keys. Like we have this plot tab. With the help of that, we can use various method for data plotting. But right now, we'll go ahead with the code-based approach. So when I type plot, in that bracket, I'll have to provide the input. The input is what data I want on x-axis and what is the data I want on y-axis. So I'll have to specify the name of two vectors which I have in my workspace, which is x and y. So x, which is going to be on x-axis, and y, which is going to be on y-axis. So bracket complete and execute. So once you get this two forward arrow, which means your execution has been done, and you can see the result in a MATLAB figure window just like that. So this is the data plotting which you have performed in the MATLAB figure, in MATLAB, and you are visualizing the sine wave in a continuous file format.